Okay, so for example, right, let's say I give you a side, right? So they tell you how long this side is, side B, right? And then they also tell you side C, and they tell you the angle A. Okay, all the red part are the part that they give you. They give you the measurements. So let's say angle A is 60, side B is 10, side C is 12. Okay, so now if we try to get a pair, we don't know, right? A, we don't know. Angle C, still don't know, right? This one, angle B, is still missing. So no matter how you pair them up, nothing is complete. Okay, so in this case, we'll use the cosine law. So the cosine law for finding the missing side here. Okay, each time you can only find one side, okay? So they will give you a side angle side. That's why you have this up here, okay? SAS means you have an angle that's between the two sides. That's given, okay? Given. So you have this formula, okay? You can copy this down, okay? A squared equal to B squared plus C squared minus 2BC cosine A. So this is to find the missing side A. And remember, the side that you want to find has to be opposite to the angle that's given. Okay, so if they give you angle B, then you are finding side B. If they give you angle C, you are finding side C. Okay, so just remember these ones, okay, is a pair. So don't put the wrong numbers at wrong place. So from here, we can try to isolate cosine A. Okay, so right now what I'm trying to do is to figure out the second formula. Okay, so we are going to move things around, okay? So this is minus, right? So I'm going to move this minus part to the left side, okay? And then I'm going to move the A square to the right side. Okay, I'm just switching sides, okay? Our goal is to isolate cosine A now. So on the left side will be 2BC cosine A. On the right side is B squared plus C squared minus A squared. Okay, and then if we divide both sides by 2BC, then we get 2BC cancels out. And cosine A is B squared plus C squared minus A squared over 2BC. Okay, can you raise your hand after you copy up to here? You have two formulas here, okay? So what I'm trying to show you is that the first formula can become the second one, okay? But you use them at different situation, okay? So just write this down first and raise your hand and I'll explain. Okay, so for the first formula, is you use it to find the side, okay? Because they will give you a side angle side. You use it to find the opposite side. And then for the second formula, you use it to find the missing angle. Okay, to find angle. So if you look at the formula, right? If you want to use the second one, you need to know everything on the right side of the formula. You need to know side A, B, C, right? So for example, they will give you a picture with angle A, angle B, angle C, and they tell you side A, no, this is side C. They tell you side A, they tell you side B. They tell you all the three sides. And you want to find missing angle. Okay, so if you want to find angle A, then your side A, you need to put it at the last spot, okay, the top right corner in the numerator. If you want to find angle B, then your side B should go into the right box. Okay, you cannot put other numbers. So make sure you put them at the right place. So that's why I put box around the letter, okay? Those are the places, they are the pair. Okay, so because the letter will change, right? You don't want to just memorize ABC. What if they change to PQR, right? MON, right? Then you don't know how to use the formula. So remember the position. If you want to find angle A, then your side A goes here. If you want to find angle P, then you put the side P at the last top corner. Okay, we'll try an example and then see if you understand where to put the numbers. Okay, so like question A and B, we are not using ABC anymore, right? We use PQR. So we'll draw it out first. Triangle PQR, so let's label it PQR. Side P is 15.3, so it has to go here. Side Q is down here. Angle R is 70 degrees. Okay, can you raise your hand after you finish the drawing? All right, so we are looking for R, right? Find R. So should we use formula number 1 or number 2? Valerie?
Formula 1.
Formula 1, because?
Finding a side.
Yes, okay. Which side are we finding?
R.
R, very good. Okay, so this is the missing side we're looking for. Okay, so for formula number 1 is to find the side, so we'll fill that in. Right, I'll draw the blanks first. Okay, and then on the left side is the R square. So please fill in the blanks by yourself. Okay, we have a side, angle, side, right? So fill into the blanks there. All right, once you fill it in, please raise your hand. Okay, Mackenzie, can you tell us what goes into the blanks in order? Okay, from left to right. Mackenzie, do you have any questions? I cannot hear you. Mackenzie.
R squared equals to 15.3 and
Square.
24
Mm-hmm.
and 15.3
Mm-hmm.
and 24
Mm-hmm.
and this R
So the last blank should be what?
70 degrees.
Yes. Okay. The last blank is the angle that's opposite to the side that you want to find. Okay. So now all you need to do is to type everything into your calculator. Okay. So going all in this order. Okay. Type everything in. You should get a long decimal 500 something. Okay. So please raise your hand after you found that number. Okay, are you done? Please raise your hand. Okay, all you need to do is just type in everything on the right side. Make sure you're in degree mode. Should be done by now. Okay, Wilson, do you have a number for the right side?
No, I'm confused out because I don't know if I can put into my calculator.
What do you mean?
Like I can't put cos 70 into my calculator. It just doesn't work after I input everything in front of it, like 15.3, and then after I do all of that, I can't put cos without it calculating automatically.
Okay, so what you can do, okay, so your calculator, does it show what you type in?
No, it's like if I type in 14 and then times like 5, it just does 14 and then 5 and then displays the answer after.
Yeah,
It
okay.
doesn't show the entire thing.
Right. Okay. So what you need to do, right, is to do it separately. You find each part. Okay. And then do the add and subtract afterwards. Okay. So you
Oh,
find
okay.
15.3 squared, write it down. And then 24 squared, write it down. Right. And then 2 times 15.3 times 24 times 70 cosine. Right. And then write it down.
Okay, yeah. I'll
Okay.
do that right now.
Yeah. Do it separately and then do add and subtract later. Okay, so I guess same thing goes to Tony, right? Do it separately if you can type everything at the same time.
And also for the 70 degrees, do I round it to the 10th or the 100th?
You keep 3 decimals. Okay.
okay,
It's
thank
not
you.
final answer. Yeah, keep as many as you can, but 3 should be enough. Does anyone else have trouble using calculator here?
And for the final answer, do we keep it or do we round?
Three decimal.
For my final answer, I got 8.786.
You mean everything on the right side?
Yeah.
No, too small, impossible. Okay, can you go over one by one? What's 15.3 squared?
I got 234.09.
Okay, next one.
And then 526.
526.
Yeah.
Okay, and then minus, what's everything there?
Everything together. Oh, I did it separately. I did 2 times 15.3 times 24 first.
What's that?
734.4.
734.4. And then
Yeah.
what's cosine 70?
0.342.
342. Okay, so now you can calculate these ones times together, right? Follow the BMS.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you cannot do the add and subtract first and then times that, right? Because your calculator doesn't know BMS. You have to do it in the head. So try
Okay.
that. All right, let me know your answer.
Is it 1,011.118?
No, too big, too big. Because think about it, right? This one you have 200 something plus 500, so you get 700, right? 700 subtract something, you should get something lower than 700, right?
My calculator is so bad. It's really old, so
Yeah, try, yeah, see if you can get something that shows what you type. It will be much easier, okay? You should get 500 something.
yeah, 508.925.
500 and
8.
no,
508. Is it not 508?
no, it's not. Did you multiply them first, the last two,
Yeah.
and write it down?
Hang on, let me double check my work.
Yeah. Yeah, and Naomi, for the final answer, you can round it to the 10th, okay? After you, like the final answer.
Is it 25.318?
Huh? Okay, what do you get for this part?
734.742.
734.4 times 0.342.
Yeah, 734.742. That's what I got.
Now, after you multiply these two, do you see I underlined it? What do you get?
Oh wait, no, sorry, but I did subtractions of multiplication. my calculator bugged.
Your calculator doesn't do BandMass. So you have to do the BandMass yourself.
Okay, it's 251.1648 for that one part.
Yeah. Okay, now do add and subtract. Put them all together.
My answer is still 508.
Okay. I don't
Is it
know.
not 508?
No, it's not. 234.909, right? 09 plus
Yeah.
526, and then subtract what?
251.1648.
Yeah. Type it in again, okay? Double check, triple check, quadruple check, okay? It shouldn't be that hard. $508. Did everyone else get 508? Enya, what do you get?
I got 684.5.
Okay. Shania, what about you?
Me, I just typed this all on my calculator.
Yeah, so what's on the right side?
I got for R or R squared.
R squared. Well, R squared.
R squared, I got 558.9.
Okay, wow. So we have so many different answers. Let me see. Okay. 24 times 24 is not 526. Okay, so we have a hint. Wilson, can you double check? What's
Yeah,
20?
you're right. I'm stupid. I apologize.
It's okay. Let's find out. Okay, we still have trouble here. We have answered as 600 something. We have answered as we have 3 different answers so far. Come on, you guys can do this. It's just calculator, right? We all think calculator is supposed to help. 24 times 24 should be 576. Okay.
Okay, this time it's 558.925.
Okay, there we go. Okay, 92925. So 925.
Yeah, 925.
Shania,
Fine,
is that what you
I need a
got?
better calculator.
I got not 558.910.
Yeah, it should be 910. Okay. Yes, good idea to get a calculator that helps instead of dragging you, right? 9. Okay. 910. Okay, if you get one more, it will be 4. Okay, and then finally, we need to square root it, right? So R will be, if you square root that, Tony, what's the final answer after you square root?
I haven't gotten to that part yet.
Or you can help us type it in first. What's the square root of that?
Hold on. 558.9104. Okay, what's the square root? It's 23.64.
Okay, if you round it to the 10th,
That'll be 23.6.
yes, okay, and that will be centimeter. Okay, so we actually spending more time using calculator than plug it into the formula, huh? Okay, so if you feel that your calculator is not very handy, right, get something that's easier, okay, to use. Okay, something that's easier to use is the one that you can see what you typed, right? So what you see is what you type in, right? Then you don't need to worry about it. Let the calculator do the bad math for you, right? Okay, all right, so can you raise your hand once you're ready to move on to B, okay? So this is for finding the missing side, okay? The missing opposite side. We're gonna do next one. PQR again. Okay, Angeline, Enya, and Valerie, did you get the same answer for A? Okay, so for next one, same thing, please fill in the numbers. They give you 3 sides here, right? Lowercase means the sides. Put them at the right place. We are looking for angle P. All right, so let's fill in the numbers. Small p 15.3. Oops, that's from last question. Small p is 10.3. Q is 11.4. 12.5 is the R. We're looking for angle P. Okay, they give you 12.5, they give you 10.3, give you 11.4. So which formula should we use here? Bernice, which formula do we use? Number 1 or number 2?
What do you mean number 1, number 2?
We have 2 formulas, right? We have number 1 here, number 2 here. These are the
Formula 2
because,
to find the angle.
yeah. Do we have all the 3 sides?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. When we have 3 sides, then we use the second formula, okay? So let's write out the blanks. The missing angle we want to find is P. So we write cosine P, and then the formula looks like this. Okay, the first number you should fill in should be the side that is opposite to the angle you want to find. Okay, the 10.3. Where should we put the 10.3? Okay, please put the numbers into all the blanks and it will check, okay? So raise your hand after you put all the numbers into the blank. The only number you need to worry about the location is the 10.3, okay? The other two sides, you can put it anywhere. You just need to put a 10.3 at the right place. Okay, so Aaron, where do you put the 10.3? Can you put it on the screen?
I put the 10.3 for the last one.
Can you put it on the screen, show us? Where is it?
I think it's like for like my Zoom's still updated, but like, oh, I think I can write it.
Yeah, I just approved it.
Okay, I just need to find the function for like the annotate.
Yeah. Oh, I can see your
Am I
mouse.
writing on it?
Yeah, you're showing some
Oh, okay, okay. Oh,
scribbles.
okay.
Yeah. Okay, very good. That's the right place. Okay, good. Thank you. Oh, you can actually add it to it. Okay, awesome. Okay, good. Okay, let me erase that. Okay, so we have 10.3. So right away, 10.3, you put it there. And then everything else, right? The other two sides, you can put any place. 12.5, 11.4. Okay, 12.5. The order doesn't matter because they're adding and multiplying. Okay, now the hardest job. Type it into your calculator correctly. Okay, so to avoid mistakes, type everything on the top first, get an answer, and put it down first. And then get everything at the bottom, write it down, okay? If your calculator doesn't show what you type, it's better to do it separately. So cosine P, okay, cosine P. So please tell me what you get on the right side, okay? So once you got that number, should be a decimal 0 point something. Then raise your hand when you have that. Okay, have you got it yet? It shouldn't take that long, okay? It's just typing into calculator. Do it separately, okay? Find the numerator, find the denominator, and then divide them. Okay, Angeline, what do you have for the right side?
The final answer.
Just the right side, cosine P equals
0.6.
0.6, what, 3 decimal?
Oh, 0.632.
Okay, what about you, Bernice?
I also got 0.62.
Yeah, okay. Geoffrey, how about you?
0.632.
Yeah, okay, so this one better, right? And then final step, this is not done, okay? Because this is not angle, this is the ratio, right? 0.632. To find the angle, you need to do inverse. Cosine inverse. So you press either the second or shift, okay? 0.632. So final answer, please round it to the 10th. Okay, raise your hand once you found the angle. Oh, Naomi? You need to go? Oh, okay. How come? Okay, yeah. Right, so we'll be doing a little summary, okay? So make sure you check that out. That's very important. Summarize sine law and cosine law together, okay? Okay, bye. Okay, what's the angle, Henry?
I got 50.8.
Okay, 50.8 degree, okay? So don't forget degree, this is the angle. All right, any question about sine law and cosine law, right? Cosine law, no ambiguous. Sine law, you need to think about if you can get ambiguous, okay? So quite a lot of stuff here. So that's why we're going to put a summary first before I let you guys go, okay? Because when you get a question on the test, they don't tell you which question needs sine law, which question needs cosine law. You need to make your decision, okay? So when you have a choice, that's where the thinking comes in, right? You need to know when to use each one. Okay, so I would like you to go to page 15. There's a flow chart. Okay, can you raise your hand if you're ready to write out this flow chart? And then we'll start. Okay, so first question is to ask yourself, right? If you are given a triangle, do you have a pair or not? Okay, so given a pair. Okay, it's a question, right? A question that you ask yourself. So if no, if your answer is no, then you know you need to use cosine law. If it's yes, then it's sine law. Okay, let's start with sine law, okay, because we did a lot of sine law. So once you know it's sine law, you want to ask yourself, is the information they give you, is it as, right? Angle, side. Do they give you an as or no? Okay, so next part, as. Okay, if the answer is no, you don't have an as, right? So for example, they give you two angles, right? So it's not an as. So if the answer is no, okay, let's do it this way. If answer is no, then it will be unique. Okay, unique means only one solution. Okay, and you just plug it into sine law and then plug everything in. What you find is the answer. Then you're done. Okay. If your answer is yes, then you get, if you have an S, then it's ambiguous. Okay, can you raise your hand if you copy up to here? I don't want to go too fast. Everything clear so far? This is like a roadmap, okay? So once you decide it as ambiguous, then you need to think about, is it acute? The angle that they give you, is it acute? Or is it obtuse? Right, the angle. If it's acute, you will have 4 cases. Case 1, case 2, case 3, case 4. Okay, obtuse, you would have 2 cases. Case 1 and 2. So the detail you have to look into your notes, right? Case 1, when do you get case 1? How many solution? Case 1 is the door is too short, right? Shorter than height, no solution. Case 2 and so on. Case 3 is the one with the 3 solutions. Okay, and then obtuse, you have 2 cases. Case 1 is the no solution. Case 2 is the 1 solution. Okay, no solution, 1 solution, 2 solution, 1 solution. This is no solution, 1 solution. Okay, so you have these ones. Okay, so you need to, this is just give you a general idea. And then once you get to cosine law, okay, raise your hand if you copy everything so far. Okay, so cosine law, what we just did, right? It only has 2 parts. One is to find the side. One is to find angle. Okay, to find the side, you would have A square equal to bracket minus 2 bracket cosine A. Right? It's a pair. To find the angle, then you will have the other formula. Cosine A equal to bracket minus bracket A, right? You fill that in first over to bracket. Okay, you need to have this map. This is your Google map for sine law, cosine law. Okay, or you get lost. Okay, please raise your hand if you finish copying this flow chart. Your GPS. Okay, you're done copying. Please raise your hand. Okay, and yeah. Got it? Okay. So let me show you quickly what the homework will look like. Okay. So it'll be something like this. Okay, solve the triangle using sine law. So this one is easier. Okay, it already tell you it needs to use sine law. If two triangles exist, that means two solutions, you need to solve both. Okay, so you look at page, the example we did here, page, what's that, 11, right? You can make a note. Page 11, exercise 14, right? You need to solve both, right? So it didn't tell you. So you have question B, C, D, E, H. So I think, I'm not sure how many. I think there are two of them that has two solutions, okay? You have some no solution, some one solution. So you need to check, okay? Follow the GPS. And then cosine law. Cosine law is very straightforward. You just plug it in, find out the missing parts. So it tells you to solve each triangle. So you find the opposite side, right, or opposite angle, and then after that you use it to find the rest. Okay, so for cosine law, I just pick a couple of them. Okay, so if you don't have any questions, I will see you next week. Otherwise, please stay behind. All right, and happy Halloween. Enjoy your weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good weekend.
See you. Bye
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
bye. Okay, so Shanier, right, back to your question.
Okay, yeah.
And Kat, do you have any questions to ask me?
Yes.
Okay, what is it?
On page 19,
19,
number 2,
19, where's 19? Yeah, 19, yeah,
number 2,
yeah.
what am I supposed to do?
Oh, number 2, because the angle they give you, they are obtuse, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so you will need to check this, not this one here, page 12. You see page 12, you have two cases.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so using the two cases, you think about the door, right? The door, if it's shorter or equal to hypotenuse, then you get no solution. If it's longer, right, then you write one solution.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Okay. Yeah, so Shanier, so here we are, right?
Yeah, just a second. I want to close my door for a second.
Okay.
Jason, should I
Yeah.
stay until I finish my homework, or should I go?
Yeah, please do that. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So if you run into question, you can ask me, right?
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Right. So you already found the equation for this problem, right?
Yeah, I just don't understand like the point part.
How to get the final answer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so can you tell me the equation first?
Y equals negative 0.0625
X
x
squared.
squared. Yeah.
Yes, okay. So this equation can help you find any point you like on the problem, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so suppose we want to find this dot, the red dot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you will need to plug in what?
Negative 42
Okay.
x squared.
Yeah, okay. Have you done that yet? Okay, can you plug it in and tell me what you get?
Okay. Negative 100.
Okay, so we have, so big.
Wait,
Then probably the equation is wrong.
is it? But
And then let's go back, okay? Let's check if that number is correct. How did you find the A?
the A, I plugged in negative I plugged in 80 and negative 40.
Okay, 80 goes to X, right?
Yeah.
So negative 40 equals to A and 80 squared. Okay, so A equals, let's check.
Oh, three. Oh, I accidentally missed a 0.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's try one more time.
Negative 10.
Okay, so negative 10 is the Y value of that point. Make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so that point has coordinates of negative 40, negative 10. So that means on the axis, this is negative 10.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so our goal is to find all the way from negative 10 to negative 60, because that's where the water is.
Yeah.
How long is that? The distance from negative 10 to negative 60?
From negative 60. Wait.
From negative 10 to negative 60, how far is it?
50.
Yeah, so that point is 50, could be meter, right? 50 meters above the water.
Okay.
So, and that's your answer,
Oh, okay.
right? So because the negative 10 is not the height, okay? Negative 10 is measuring from 0, 0.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
so if you really want to find the height, you need to take negative 10 plus the 60. That's how you get a 50.
Oh,
The
okay.
60 is all the way from 0, 0. I'll use a different color. 0, 0 to the water. This green one is 60.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then the blue one here is 10. So that's why you need to use the 10 and the 60 to get 50.
Oh, okay.
So it's a yeah, you need to see the picture, right, to understand why they do that to get the answer.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see.
Okay. Any other
Uh,
questions?
Yeah, I have questions still about the parabola, and I still have like questions about like the homework. I feel like can I ask the questions about the homework first?
My homework, you mean?
Yeah, your homework.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
For like technically this week's like last week's homework,
Yeah.
like about the ambiguous cases. I'm still not sure like for the I'm still not I still don't quite understand like for the obtuse part.
Mhm.
Yeah, how do you know which one is like
Oh, okay, so the notes for that right here. Obtuse is only 2 case, right?
yeah.
So basically, you draw the picture like the way we learned it.
Mm-hmm.
Just match the case. Okay, we can try an example. Okay. So like in the homework here, you have question 2, right? Which one do you want to try?
D.
D, sure. Okay, so draw that picture out. So 142, right? Because it's right there,
Yeah.
right? And then this side is the side A. So how long is that?
Side 17.
Yeah, so put it on across, right? Across from the angle, right? And then you have side C. Where should we put the 18?
Side C,
We want to put it at a place that's the same as what we learned, so we can match the case. So look at your notes.
okay, on like the left side.
Yeah, very good. Okay, so this is 18, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so this one, the one that's across, we call that the door.
Okay,
If you look at the notes, we also put that down, right?
yeah.
This one, the 18 is called the,
The, I forgot what's it called. B.
no, we have a name.
Oh, we do?
You didn't write it down?
Oh, yeah, hypotenuse.
Hypotenuse, right? Okay, so for the question, you compare the door and hypotenuse. What do you think? Which one's longer? Which one's shorter?
The hypotenuse is longer and the door is shorter.
Yeah, door shorter than hypotenuse, right?
Mhm.
Okay, when the door, what happens when the door is shorter than hypotenuse?
There is no solution.
Yeah, so that's it. No solution.
Oh, okay.
Either shorter or equal to hypotenuse, then the triangle cannot exist. It's too short to close the triangle.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'll work on that because I didn't understand it.
No problem.
And the other one about the parabola one. Oh wait. We also started on maximum and minimum questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's one that I don't understand. It's like a piece of land is owned by a co-op, is divided into like into 5 sections. So like
what shape?
a rectangle.
So rectangle
Yeah.
is divided into 5 sections
Yeah.
like this.
1, 2. Yeah.
Okay.
And for the 5 sections for the use of farmers with fencing parallel to 2 of its signed as shown. If 180 meters of fence are used to enclose a maximum area, what are the overall dimensions of the piece of land?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay. Have you watched the video I sent you? For the quadratic function?
The quadratic function, yeah.
Yeah, there's a section that's about max and minimum word problems. Have you watched that part yet?
Oh, not yet.
Okay, so for this, okay, and then at school, have you learned complete a square?
Yeah, we finished that.
And you've learned how to get the APQ form from the general form?
Yeah, the general into the vertex form, right? Yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically that's what you need to know to do this question. So we need to set up, right? Our goal is to find a dimension.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we can say this side is x, okay, and then so that means all these are x.
Yeah.
These are all fence, right?
Mm-hmm.
And all the fence add together should be 180. Okay, dimension is talking about the length and width. Okay, so so if you know the width here, let's say if you know the width is 2, if x is 2, how do you find the length of this dimension?
Oh wait, it's 1800.
Okay, 1800, it's okay.
Yeah.
So let's say if x is 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
How long are the other two widths?
If x is 2,
Yeah.
there are like 6 x's,
Yeah.
right? Then there'll be like, wait, so like, huh? But it didn't say x is 2 though.
I know, I'm just making it up, right? So easier for you to figure it out.
So 12x.
No. Let's say if total fence material is 1800, right?
Yeah.
So let's say if I make the length to be 2 meter wide,
Mm-hmm.
then for each fence, right? It's all 2.
Yeah.
Then how long can you make this length, right? How long is this side and this side? How much material left so you can fence the upper side and the lower side?
One. Don't you like add them together?
And then
So you do add them together.
okay, and then but it's not the final answer, right? Or
Yeah, but I don't wait. Do I just like 1800 minus them, like the total of all of them?
what's that? What's the you have calculator, you can do it.
Oh wait. Wait. 1788.
Okay, and then what do you do with 1788?
Do I just like, I'm not sure
My
because
my question is, if I use 2 meter for those ones,
yeah,
right, how long will be left for each of the two sides on the top and bottom?
how long?
Right, because we want to use 1800, right?
Yeah.
As the fence, right?
Yeah.
So we already used the 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, right?
Uh-huh.
You have leftover.
Yeah.
How much left over?
1788
Yeah. So how long can we put on each side?
divided by 2.
Yeah. Okay. So how big is that?
894.
894 on each side, right? Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So your dimension for this length will be what by what?
2 by 894.
And what will be the area for this length?
1788.
Yeah. Okay. So you just multiply the length times the width, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So this area, we want to make it as big as possible. This is just an example. I just make up a random number. So if I choose a different number, instead of 2, I can say I want to use 20.
Mm-hmm.
Then you will get a different length, right?
Yeah.
Then your area will also be different.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, make sense so far?
Yeah.
Okay, so now instead of numbers, because it keep on changing depending on what you choose. So let's say if I want the width to be x,
Mm-hmm.
how long is the length for this length? How do you find the length if it's x? How do you write an expression for the length?
Expression. 1800 equals 6x plus 2y.
Okay, 1800 equal to 6x plus 2y, and then
And then like I isolate what y is.
sure, yeah.
Yeah, and I get 900 minus 3y equals y.
900, okay, 900 minus 3x. So that would be the length, right?
Minus 3y. Yeah, 3x. Yeah.
Equal to y, right?
Yeah, yeah.
900, 900 minus 3x equal to y. So y is your length, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so we have our length and width. How do we find the area?
Area equals xy.
Mm-hmm.
So I plug in, since y equals 900 minus 3x, I just times like like uh like put it inside what y is. So 900 minus 3x times x.
Yes. Okay, so this is our function.
Yeah.
to
And
find
then
the area. And then you just turn it into general form
yeah.
and then vertex form,
Mm-hmm.
and then you get a vertex. Have you found the vertex yet?
I only solved for like I expanded it and I did it. The vertex is positive 150 and positive what is that?
Jason, I'm finished.
Okay, have you submitted?
No.
Okay, let me know when you've submitted.
Okay.
67,000 and yeah.
No.
Is it not 67,000?
Oh, I didn't do it. I don't know.
Oh wait. Wait.
Because I assume that you know how to change to vertex form.
Yeah, I do. It's just that I cannot read my writing because it's too small.
Okay. Do you want me to go over the vertex form, or you think it's okay?
I think it's okay. It's just that my question is I know how to like change into like vertex form. It's just that I'm not sure because sometimes it says like because my teacher said when it's asking for a maximum maximized or like minimized, it's like asking for what the x like of the equation is.
Mhm.
Like sometimes because this question sometimes it's asking for like the x and the y like of the equation, but
Yeah.
I don't know when to use it.
Okay, so let's say your vertex is correct.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so your 150, what's the meaning of this 150?
Is the x value?
Okay, and the x value, what does it mean in this picture?
It is what wait, it's a part of the vertex.
No, I mean in the picture, what does it represent?
Oh, what like that like x is in each of them.
Yes, width.
Yeah, width.
Right? This is the width, and this is the length.
Yeah.
Right, so you need to connect with the story, right?
Mm-hmm.
So 150 is the width.
Yeah.
Okay, and how do you get the length then?
The length is 67,000.
Look at your picture. How do you get the length?
Oh, 900 minus 3x.
Yeah, just like I gave you two, right? That you can use to find the length, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So how long is the width? How long is the length?
67,000.
Huh? Look at the picture one more time. How do you find the length?
Oh, the length, don't you like just plug it in
Into
with
it?
into like the what like the area formula is?
No, look at the picture. Look at the picture. Okay. Remember, I told you if x is 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you can find the length. If it's 20, you can. So now you can also find the length, right? So now if it's 150, you found it's 150. How do you find the length?
The
You don't know what I mean?
wait, I'm confused.
Okay, you look at this picture right now, right?
Yeah.
The width is x. And
Yes.
what's the length?
900 minus 3x.
Yes, okay, so it tells you how the length and width are connected. If you
Yeah.
know the width, you can use it to find the length.
Mm-hmm.
For example, if the width is 20, how do you find the length?
You plug 20 into the length, like into the x in the length.
What do you get?
Like
800 and
840.
yes, so that means you have 840 meter here and 840 up there, 20 here, 20, 20, 20, 20, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the length and width. It's like your let statement. You let 900 minus 3x to represent the length.
Mm-hmm.
Your x represent the width. So
Yeah.
back to the question, right? You found the vertex. The x is the width. How do you find the length?
You plug it into the 900 minus 3x.
Okay, what do you get? Can you tell us?
4,500.
Try one more time.
Okay. 900 minus. Yeah.
Huh? What do you get?
450.
450. Okay, not 4,500. Okay.
Oh, wait. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay, 450, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the length, that's the width. What's the area then?
You times for 150 with the length.
Okay.
So yeah. Wait. Oh, that's a really big number.
Hmm? What do you have?
It's like I got a really big number.
What's this number? It's a long length.
But it's different from what I got before.
What do you have? What's your answer here?
I got 67,500.
Okay, 600 and 7,500, right?
Yeah.
Okay, this number is supposed to match your vertex.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you look at your function here, your x is the width, your other side, the left side is the a, right? The only two variable is the a and the x. So when you get the vertex,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
when you get a vertex, the two numbers should represent the width and the area.
Okay.
Okay, but then here it doesn't match, so it's either your vertex is wrong, right? When you are trying to turn into vertex form, or something happened. Should we go over the step how to get vertex form?
I know how to do it. You just like x times like you.
Yeah, but it doesn't match, right? 600, 7,500, but you have 67,000.
I just wrote it really small then.
So you think it should be 675?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Then,
But like I also have another question.
so this answers your question, like how to answer it.
Yeah.
If
But
they ask for what's the maximum area, then the answer is the 675.
okay.
If they ask what's the dimension that makes the maximum area, then you should answer 150 and 450.
Okay. I have another question. This is about like drawing the diagram.
Yeah.
It says like a farm has like is divided into a rectangular field, and it is split into 4 equal plots of land. Why can't you draw it? Yeah, it's supposed to be like that, but why can't you draw like horizontally? Is that like not allowed?
Yeah, it's okay. You can do that.
No,
Like-
no, it's like because the reason I got it wrong is because I drew it like it's like a rectangle, and
Mhm.
then I drew it like this. Why isn't that like, why can't you do that? Because
Okay.
it,
Yeah. So depending on what they give you, right? What's the yeah, it's still the
mhm,
four equal parts, right?
yeah,
What's the full question? Did they give you that fence?
yeah, a fence. Wait, like oh, fencing
Yeah.
is
So
enclosed.
so
It's asking for the largest area that can be enclosed.
mhm. So did they describe how they put the fence?
No, they just say divide into 4 equal plots of land.
Okay.
But
And
when I did it, my teacher said I drew it wrong, so I don't know why though.
because we want to have length and width, for
Mhm.
example, like the way we set it up, right? We have the x and then the y is the width, right?
Yeah.
Do it like this, you have x here, width here, but x and it will be like a square.
Oh,
It won't be a different dimension.
oh, okay.
You won't have another variable. Where are you gonna put a variable? It will be x here.
Oh, okay. So there's
Uh,
no Y, basically.
Well, you could have a y, you could have a still, yeah, okay, I know what you mean. Like this, you could still have that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have x and y, but then how do you you could probably still do it, but it's just harder. Okay, for example, let's say the total fence, because they at school they just teach you the easier scenario, even though at the end your answer will be the same. Okay, so let's say total fence is 10. Okay, and
Mhm,
then if I have, let's say, if x, you say you want to use 1 meter,
mhm.
so that means you have 0 0.5, 0.5, right?
Yeah.
You yeah, okay. You will use, yeah, so you will use one, yeah, and yeah, so you would have 3 fence. Yeah, you can use one here, and then how long will the Y be?
Wait, so like the Y of like a part of this section?
Yeah, one fence, the length. Y represent the length, right?
Then what is 10 for?
10 is the total fence that you have, total material.
Okay. Wouldn't it just be like the whole entire thing?
The 10 includes all the lines, right? Because all
Yeah.
the lines that you have, they are called a fence.
Uh-huh.
So if you use 1 meter here, 1 meter in the middle, 1 meter on the side, how much fence do you still have left?
You would have like 7.
Yeah, and then you want to use that 7 to make this one, and this one, right?
Mm-hmm.
How long would that be?
2.3333.
It will be 7 divided by 3, right? Make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if your picture want to draw it like that, then you need to set it up according to it. Okay. So if this is, how do you find the Y?
Jason, I'm
Yeah.
finished. I
Okay.
hand it in.
You hand it in.
Mm.
Let me check. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I see.
Sorry for
Okay.
bothering, for
Yeah.
interrupting.
No problem. Okay. Have a good weekend.
You too. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. Yeah. What do you get? How do you find the Y?
The Y, so there would be like 3x.
Yeah. So 10 minus 3x, right?
Yeah.
And then
And then you you times that with like,
no, you need to divide.
oh yeah, divide by 3.
Yes. Okay. So this is your length. This is your width.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So your formula, your function will look like this: x times 10 minus 3x over 3.
Yeah.
And then you go from there, try to get a vertex point.
Yeah.
You'll end up the same. Okay. Your dimension that makes the maximum area still the same. It's just your setup for your length and width is different.
Oh, okay.
It's not wrong, okay? It's just that at school they only taught one way.
Mm-hmm.
It's still 4 equal area, right? Nothing, right? Four area are the same. If you set it up this way, then your length will be what?
Set it up the other way, then the length would be then it'll be 1.
So using total 10.
So 10 minus 5x
Mm-hmm.
divided by 2.
Okay, and then you do area is those 2 times together, and you get a vertex form.
Oh, so it doesn't really matter which way.
At the end, right? As long as your total fence is the same, right? then
Okay.
your final dimension should be the same.
Okay. I have like one last question. It is about similar triangles,
Okay.
and this is in finance. So like, I don't really understand like how like find the maximum area. Does that make sense? Like it says like for
Yeah.
this question, what is the area of the largest triangle that can be inscribed in a right triangle with a base of 20 centimeters and a height of 15 centimeters?
Okay, you gotta slow that down.
Okay. So like
You start with what?
you start with a right angle triangle,
Triangle, and then
a base of 20 centimeters.
you mean for this right triangle?
Yes.
20, yeah.
And a height of 15.
15, okay, and then
it says it's asking for what is the largest what is the area of the largest triangle that can be inscribed inside this right angle triangle.
Oh, largest triangle that
Oh, no,
can.
largest rectangle in a that can be inscribed in a right angle triangle.
Okay, so you want to put a rectangle in there. You mean like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't really know how to like solve for it's asking for like the largest
Area.
area, right? So yeah,
Mhm.
I'm not really sure how to do that.
Yeah, well, area is length times width.
Yeah, I understand that, but
Okay.
how do you like set it up first?
Yeah, so we can follow the similar way like we did, right? We have length as x, width as y, and then we'll go from there, right?
Okay, so I put a
Right.
let statement first.
Yeah, so we can say this is the length, this is the width,
Uh-huh.
or it doesn't matter, okay? Length and the two sides,
Yeah.
okay? So and then you can see that we need to somehow write the y in terms of x, so everything is just x,
Okay.
right? So we can set up something with the area. Area is the A. Okay, give me a moment here. So area. Okay, so we will have area equal to x times the y, right? It's the same procedure, right?
Yeah.
So this one a little bit tricky because it's using what you mentioned, the similar triangle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you can see, do you see similar triangle in this picture?
Yeah, I see three.
Three, which three?
The top one and like the bottom one.
Top one, where's the bottom one?
Like where X is.
Okay, so this one, right?
Yeah.
Those similar. You see another one?
The one big one, like
Huh?
like
The
the like just there's just three.
three triangles.
Yeah.
Okay, we can just do two of them. Okay, we use the one that has the x and the y.
Yeah.
Because if you use the very big one, it doesn't have the variable on the sides.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay, so because we want to connect them, right? So for similar triangle, what do you know about it?
They have like the same like was it angle?
Yeah, they should all have same angle. Very good. What else?
Uh um should the sides be the same as well?
No, similar could means one will be bigger, the other one will be smaller.
Oh yeah.
So the ratios, okay?
Oh yeah, the
Side
ratio.
ratios are the same. Okay, this is the key. So for the picture here, right? The base of the first triangle, what is it?
The base of the first triangle is 20.
No, no. Look at the picture. Do you see the two similar?
Oh yeah.
Number one, what's the
Mhm.
base?
The base is 15 minus x.
Okay. Look at the first one, right? Do you see the triangle
Yeah.
one, right?
Uh-huh.
If you compare with the big picture, right? The
Yeah.
y, where do you put the y in the small triangle?
The base.
At the bottom here, right? That's
Yeah.
the y, right?
Mhm.
Okay, where do you put the x?
the x is on like the other side.
Can you put it in the picture for me? Where's the x?
Is it still in the first triangle?
You think it's on the first triangle?
Like it's still a part of the first triangle, but the x should be like here.
Yeah, but it's not not on the first one, it's on the second one, right?
Yeah.
Because x is on the, but it's not touching the first triangle. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you have still have the missing side here. Okay, how do we write this part, which is here? How do we find this part?
Oh, 15 minus x.
Okay, we still have another missing side, which is here. How do we find that?
20 minus y.
So now we have the two sides of each triangle, then we can set up the side ratios.
Okay.
Okay, how do we do that?
So the first side ratio is 5/20.
Hmm?
15
Where's
over
the
20.
five?
15 over 20.
We're just talking about these two triangles. We're not doing 15 and 20.
I'm not sure.
You have the height and the base, right?
Yeah.
The ratio between the height and the base should always be the same.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the height of the first triangle?
15 minus x,
And the base?
y.
Yeah. So it should equal to the ratio between the height and the base for the second one as well,
Uh-huh.
which is
X over 20 minus y.
yeah. So here you get an equation like that.
Okay.
Okay, then you can use it to solve for the y. Then you can replace it into our area.
Okay.
Okay, so let's write it out. So 15 minus x over y equal to x over 20 minus y. Okay, and then we'll cross multiply.
So would one part be xy then?
One part will be xy. The other side.
If I times it, then it would be
Okay, let me see, because this is gonna be more complicated than I thought. Let me see if we can do it differently. Okay, let's use instead of 1 and 2. Okay, let's use the. Okay, let's set it up differently because this will give you. The setup will be too complicated. Let me erase this part. Okay, so instead of 1 and 2, we'll look at. Let's include the big one inside.
okay.
Okay, the big one is just numbers. It will be easier. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so if I include that, the height to base will be 15 to 20,
Okay. Yeah.
right? Because it's these three triangles, they are all similar.
Okay.
Makes sense so far?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so you can pick any of the two pairs. You can either do this with the 15 and 20, or this one with the 15 and 20.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so which one?
15 minus y. Wait, minus x over y, I guess.
Yeah, equals to
15/20.
15/20. We can reduce it into what?
3/4.
Yeah, I think it will be easier, right? So easier to isolate y now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
How do I just cross multiply?
cross multiply and isolate the y.
3y 16 minus so 20 minus 4/3x.
Okay, very good. So there you go. So if you know the width, right? X is the width of
Mm-hmm.
the rectangle, then you can use it to find the length of the rectangle, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so now we found our y. What do we do?
You times it by x.
Yes, okay, so you bring that into there, then you get area is x times that. And then after that, you turn it into vertex form.
Oh, okay.
Okay, once you get the vertex form, let's say you got a vertex, okay? You have, let's say, 5 and 70. What does 5 represent?
Hi. The width of it,
Okay, and the 70?
the length.
No.
70. Oh, 70 is the maximum area.
Yes, okay, because remember the equation only has two variables, the a and the x.
Okay.
Okay, it's similar to what we did here for the length.
Okay.
Then try to compare what we did here, and they are talking about same thing,
Okay.
right? And then if you, so this is the width, this is the area, and how do we get the length if we want to do that?
The length of it, don't you just like divide by like 70 divided by 5?
What if you didn't get the 70? How do you find the length?
If you didn't get the 70, then just like use the like equation.
Which
for it.
equation?
20 minus 4 divided by 3x.
Yeah, okay, so you get that right over here, and then you can also find the length. So you make sure it matches your area too,
Mhm.
right?
Okay.
Yeah, that's what you do for this one.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all for my questions.
So you said this is related to finance too?
Pardon?
Is this a part of your financial problem?
Oh, this is finance.
Oh, really? Okay. Finance has problem.
Finance. Oh wait. No. This is
But it doesn't have any money inside.
a little bit before, so it's like maximum and minimum problems.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. All right. You're welcome.
Bye. Have a good weekend.
You too.